The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. The situation in northern Mali, specifically around the Kida axis, has become a flashpoint for what many are calling the ultimate test of Sahelian sovereignty. We are tracking a developing story that exposes the true nature of foreign influence operations in our region, and the information surfacing regarding the arrest of a foreign-linked journalist is raising massive questions. According to the allegations currently being discussed, an individual, a correspondent for foreign media networks, identified as Ibrahim Mustafa, reportedly entered Malian territory without authorization. This was not a standard entry. He was allegedly operating in the Kida region, a zone that has been a center of tension and a strategic point for both state security and various armed groups. When Malian security forces apprehended this individual, they were not just making an arrest for an illegal entry. They were making a statement. The claim is that Mustafa's presence in Kida was a flagrant violation of Malian's national security protocols, and that his reports were being used to disseminate information described by Bamako as false and unfounded, aimed directly at undermining the country's national institutions. But the story does not end with the arrest. What has triggered the most intense scrutiny is the allegation of what followed. Reports and claims circulating on the ground suggest that following the detention, there was an unprecedented attempt to secure the individual's release through a massive financial offer. The allegation is that a sum of $276 million was purportedly offered, with sources in this claim linking the initiative to interests connected to Saudi Arabia. Let's be clear, this is an allegation of a magnitude that is difficult to ignore. We are talking about $250 million allegedly tied to the release of a single individual detained for security breaches.
When it's good, it's good. The very latest information about this Saudi journalist Toro arrested in Mali by the Malian authorities. According to several reliable and well-established sources, Saudi Arabia and some Gulf member countries have tried to negotiate the release of this Saudi journalist Toro. To negotiate with the competent Malian authorities, Saudi Arabia offered $276 million for the Malian authorities to release this journalist Toro. Used our authorities, they refused. The Malian authorities, they refused. My brothers and sisters, this is a very good news. Let's congratulate our authorities. Let's say thank you to our authorities. So it's strong respect and consideration. As for me, that journalist, that's not a journalist. We don't call him a journalist. He's a Toro. As for me, he should be treated the same way. The Toro are treated in the bush. He is no different from those who have taken up arms, who have weapons in the bush. They are the same. They should be treated the same way. He is a Toro. La chisa bakai de sampoda. He is not a journalist. How did he get in contact with the Toro? How did he manage to go there? Because where he went, I'm not sure a Malian officer or a Malian civilian can go where he entered. So, how did he manage to go there? He is a Toro. He must be treated the same way. And we ask our authorities not to negotiate the release of that guy. And the message is very, very important. When we speak like this, there are happy people who know nothing, who don't know that the Westerners with the middle countries, with the Arabs there, are banding together to come and displace us, to come and install their relatives there. They call us people kafirs. They say we are against Islam. May God curse you, all of you, when we speak the truth and then they say we are against Islam, while we ourselves are Muslims. May God curse you. If Saudi Arabia to free its nationals in the hands of the Torotoro, Saudi Arabia financed $500 million with the Torotoro and added weapon ammunition to the Torotoro so that the Torotoro could free their nationals there. It's not him that we're going to free. Even at any cost, we must not free him. He should be treated the same way the Torotoro are treated. Saudi Arabia, which funds a country that deals over there, is blessed. They are the ones who will liberate, knowing that they are the ones who will finance the Torotoro. $500 million with weapon ammunition. When they give weapon ammunition to the Torotoro, what is it for? It's to harm people. Now, they did that. The Torotoro went and armed themselves well. There you go. They attacked Mali. Now, they are sending that guy to come and find out the reality. What happened? How many people did they kill? Are the authorities present? There you go. So, it's in the bag, Gniak. Thank you very much to our authorities.
Why would such a massive amount be involved? The narrative being presented is that this was not a fine or a standard diplomatic negotiations. It is being described as an attempt to leverage financial power to override Mali's judicial and security framework. The argument being made is that this individual was not merely a reporter, but a strategic asset whose detention threatened to expose deeper foreign connections within Kida region. By offering such an astronomical figure, the interest behind those journalists were allegedly attempting to ensure that their asset was extracted before any further interrogation could reveal the full extent of their operations. The position taken by the Malian authorities, as reflected in these reports, is one of absolute defiance. They have reportedly rejected the offer. This rejection is being framed as a defining moment for the alliance of Sahel states. It sends a direct message to everyone that now the people in Mali or Africa will no longer sell anything of theirs for anything. Our sovereignty is not negotiable. Our resources, everything of ours is no longer the old days where we sell everything just to please people. And like he said, the people in Mali are bent on making sure they protect their sovereignty. The time has come as Africans for us to be firm. Like the elders say, money is not everything. Money is not everything. And the time for the African to add value, like Paul Kagame said, is now, whereby our leaders must be firm, bold, to say no. Like Kagame said, it is better to say no today to save the generations that will come than to say a simple yes to something that generations will live to suffer. We know our leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso have already made their stand clear. They are not people that can be bought. And as Africans, we all have to inculcate this spirit in us. The time has come for all of us to contribute our quota, and we'll continue to follow the development to see what exactly will be the outcome. Because our leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso have already said this thing to us, that for them, their laws, their rules, their sovereignty is non-negotiable. Just as we cannot go to other places to do what they come here to do, it's the same way they have made their laws very clear to anyone that wants to come into Africa and do what they think they can always do. Because for decades, this has been the way things play out in Africa. People come here and get away with whatever they do without any tangible thing being done to them. But the leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are ending this kind of old era of doing things. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Mali.